Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free for me. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Taz Classes. Thank you for visiting. If you have been here before, you probably already know what time it is. If you have not been here before, make sure you give me a like, a comment, subscribe. You could drop some stuff in the chats if you want to. You could give me a, you know what I'm saying, subscribe. You could like share the video. I mean, whatever you want. If you like the content, you know what I'm saying. Um, I got this coffee this morning, y'all. I know my shirt, y'all. Listen, y'all know I don't care. I just want to get up here and talk about my shit. Um, I'm just a regular, so it is what it is. Yeah, it's not dirty. It's stained. Okay, it's stained. Okay, and this is my coffee cup. It says "Wake up and be awesome." Okay, this morning I want to talk to y'all about something. And good morning, like I said, it is morning. Yes, I know y'all be like, "Oh my gosh, you probably have to look at." Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is what I want to talk to y'all about today. Okay, and I want to get this off. I don't know how much time I got on my phone as far as like timing wise, but I be thinking I had that much time. So I start speeding the video up, and then next thing you know, I got a whole bunch of time or whatever like that. It'd be like I got space to do 30-minute videos, whatever. But today, I want to talk about something. So, all right. I don't know if everybody's seen the Super Bowl, whatever like that. Most of us know what's going on. Let me get a sip of my coffee. It's my second cup, so that's why I stay. No judgments on it. All right, so everybody kind of seen the Super Bowl. Everybody kind of basically know. If you don't know, I'm gonna just shed some light on it. But everybody kind of basically know what's going on with like Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. I mean, if you don't know, then I mean you're not really following what's going on with that. And everybody follow different stuff and whatever like that. But basically, I'm gonna just give y'all a backstory. Cardi B was with Offset. Offset was bullshitting around. Cardi B was hurt. Cardi B and Offset got divorced, or they're trying to get divorced. They broke up. Cardi B goes with Stephon Diggs. Now, at the time when she got with Stephon Diggs, um, and I always say this too, because I'm like, it's always some bullshit when as soon as somebody get with somebody, that's when everybody want to come out. Yeah, I'm with him and I'm this and I'm that. So I always say it's always weird when you get with somebody. You don't never hear shit about, like, nobody never heard nothing, but people are fucking weird. If they see you in a good space or trying to do good or you happy or you with somebody, here go the fucking weirdos coming out the woodwork, whatever. So she gets with Stephon Diggs, right? It was a lot going on. She finally over Offset, you know what I'm saying? She's good to go. She gets pregnant. At the time, all right, so she gets pregnant. She has, I guess, like a situation where now women are coming out. They're saying that, I'm gonna try to see the makeup and be awesome part. Excuse me, women are coming out. Different women, multiple women are coming out and saying that they are also pregnant by him, and they are also having, you know, relations with him, whatever like that. But because we know who Cardi B is or whatever, and because we know, you know what I'm saying, like what she's standing, I'm that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some bitches, like, not, let me not say bitches, I don't want to get like a flag or anything, but some bitches, some women, you know what I'm saying, you could have nothing going, like no nothing. You just like, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? And some women, they, it makes you feel good too when you have a little, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I be feeling like I'm that, and I may not have my hair, my nails, and all that stuff done. Who gives a fuck? But then when you get your nails and your hair done, you get the eyebrows and shit. Because I'm looking like y'all. See, I come in and talk to y'all any kind of way because I just want to get the story out, and I got something to talk about. And my hair ain't done right now because I don't know if I want braids. I don't know if I want to cut it off again. So I'm just like, I'm washing it and just braiding it out and letting this do its thing. I don't know. I know I'm never getting dreads again because I had dreads for so long, and I know I love braids. But that's enough about me. All right. So like I said, so she gets with him, and we all know Cardi for the most part, and we know that she's a rapper. If you don't know who she is, she's a rapper. Like one of the top five. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 maybe. She just came out with an album too. Last year, I can't remember the exact month, but what happened was she got with Stephon Diggs. I don't want this to be a bashing fest, so I'm gonna try to but I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So she gets all right. So she gets with Stephon Diggs. Everything is going good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in the beginning, I feel like this is what I feel. I feel like when they got together, I felt like he had a lot of things that he kind of already knew about himself. Like, yeah, I was dating this girl. I was dating that girl. She's probably. I feel like he told her these things. I feel like in the beginning he kind of told her that, and I feel this is what I really feel. I feel like he told her that, But then kind of like somewhere along the line, like, you know what I'm saying, like she was okay with it, but then eventually it was like, damn, I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna say that Cardi B is like, oh, she chasing clout, whatever like that. But when you do, sometimes it's hard when you go from, she started on Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying? But out before that rapping, but that's what I knew her from, Love and Hip Hop. Never heard of her before that. When you start off as somewhere and you make it to the top, sometimes your ego could be a little bit like, and I think that because of who she was, you know what I'm saying, and the name she made for herself, because she's made a name for herself. Some people like say, oh, this and that, regardless if she was rapping good or not, or if y'all liked it or not. If you hear Cardi B, you know who she is. She got a tour coming up. So I don't want to say that like she made a name for herself and she's not this, she's not that. No, she made a name for herself. It is what it is. That's what people do. When you work hard and you put the work in, whatever you gotta do. When you're doing what you gotta do, everything is good. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be who you're gonna be. It is what it is. But what I feel like, this is what I feel. I feel like in the beginning he told her everything, like I got different women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like, I mean, I'm on a, because she was saying like, yeah, he on a strict schedule and this and that. Even when she first, let me back it because I'm just skipping around. Um, I'm on a strict schedule. I'm a football player, but he a different caliber of that kind of player. Like he's probably is on the strict schedule and this and that, but he's still got that I'm on the hood type shit, and I got big niggas, I like digging bitches down type shit, and I could pick whatever bitch I want. But I think in Cardi's mind, she was just so over offset. She didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really give a fuck. Like, yeah, like, whatever. I don't care. I'm having fun right now. I'm enjoying myself. This feels right. So I feel safe. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, I feel like I'm good. I don't care about the other bitches. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about other babies. I don't give a damn. I'm so over this guy. I just want to be on to something new. And I feel like, I'm not saying she rushed into anything. Oh shit, guys. God damn it. I'm not saying that she rushed into anything or whatever, because we all make mistakes as human beings. Nobody's perfect. That's why I say I don't want it to be a bad trick, because they're like, oh, da, 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 oh, we tore. So I'm not going to get up here and do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm a woman and I understand how it is when you hurt and you ready to get over something, or you don't want to be bothered or whatever, and he just keep nagging. He want to take the divorce. He want to stretch the divorce out, and he want to fight her over the kids and fight her over the house. She made a name for herself. You fell off. That how? I mean, what the fuck? I did a video, excuse me, about this in the beginning of the last year, if I'm not mistaken. When women's fed up, that's it. It's nothing that you can do. Nothing's gonna make this woman change her mind. She's done. So at this point, I feel like she was done with Offset. It was what it was. I don't want to deal with you no more. You know what I'm saying? My career, I've had babies. My career stopped. And for a woman as confident as she is, I hate to even say that over a fucking man, but that's why I say y'all gotta be careful. That's for another video. Y'all have to be careful out here. But we not going. I start going into it. Some of these niggas, they not meant to bring you up. They meant to bring you down. You have to be careful who you fucking sleeping with. Once she was done and her eyes opened up and she said, I'm not dealing with this nigga no more, I found somebody else. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say she could have went slower, because at the moment, I'm a woman. We all been there. We all been hurt. When you hurt, you and your feelings and your emotions, you like, oh God, you crying, you're sad. You don't know. You just going off what you feeling. Okay, I feel like this is right. I feel like I like this. It's good. Whether it be good or not be good, or whether it is or ain't, at the moment, you don't even care. And that's, like I said, that's the difference. We definitely have emotion, and that's why we just so like women. We're emotional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gangster and I'm still emotional. It's hell. I will curse you out. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like she was all okay with it. She didn't really care about what was going on, because at the moment she was just like, I've been hurt. I'm so, you know what I'm saying? And he went and they was having fun. This is what I'm not going to say she shouldn't have had her baby, because babies are a blessing. There's a lot of women that cannot have them. And for her to be able to do that, that's a blessing. And I'm a mom of four, and I know how the struggle is. And I don't have all that money, so I can only imagine she could take care of kids. So why would I say not? The issue is, I feel like because of who she was, she felt like, maybe she was gonna get I wouldn't say treated differently, but like, she was doing interviews, and at the interviews, let me get some my coffee, y'all. At the interviews, she would have his jersey on, and it was cute. I think he was in the video, Safe, if I'm not mistaken, with Kalani. I think that was him. It was cute. It was giving, um, Like she even made a video too saying like, oh, I don't care. Well, she like, well, I guess that's both our baby daddy, bitch. Like I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's both our nigga or whatever. It sound good. It feels good to say it, but if you're not really about that life, and you just like I don't give a fuck, you gotta really have a I don't give because what's gonna happen is this is what happened. I feel like she jumped in that relationship with him. It felt right. He told her, this is how I move. Some women, and we have, now I'm not just saying Cardi because a lot of us do it too. We want to be the one. We gotta be careful. We're trying to be the one and not just be one of the ones until somebody, because a man is only gonna do what you allow, and he only going, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever you allow and how you moving, unless you off that same, I mean, that same energy where you really don't care. Now you can like a motherfucker and be like, I'm off that energy and just still play the background. But if you're not really like that and you just you know what I'm saying, you like I'm saying I don't care because I don't care, but you really care, that should have fucked you up in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened. I feel like she really did care. She really didn't care at that moment because she was just so going through the shit with Offset and she was just done with him. I do feel like that. And I feel like that was a safe space for her at the moment. That was an okay space for her at the moment. That was it was a fun space. It was a safe space for her at the moment because I came to him. He told me what he got going on. I accepted it. I didn't say, oh, I didn't try to down the line. Well, it ain't been that long for line because we don't know how long they've been around each other. We just found out last year, so we don't know. But it was a year, we don't know. The baby took 9 months to be born, so we don't know. We don't know if that was the first 2 months they had got together. They was fucking. They was having a good time. They was enjoying it. She's enjoying it. She gets pregnant. We don't know how the dynamic went if they were talking, but I'm pretty sure from what we see, and we can only put the pieces of the puzzle together from what we got and the information that we got. We see that she was with Offset. Like I said, they not together. She got with him. But if y'all do remember, it was a situation where Offset was saying, well, you was pregnant, you was fucking with somebody. And she was saying she wasn't pregnant. She was keeping his narrative going for a while. But then when she had album roll out or whatever, and I'm clearly, like I said, it all depends on when you with certain people. But clearly, when she got with him, she was able to make her music. She was having a good time. So whatever space that she was in, whether it was right or wrong, it felt good to her. And that's all that matters. The problem is like I said, at that moment, now down the line, I think eventually she started to feel like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, now I'm doing everything, and I'm bending over backwards, and I got the fattest ass. I sucked the, you know what I'm saying? I had his baby. You know, he called me anytime, and I come. Why the fuck? Why the fuck is he not still like? So in her mind, she was. This is what my opinion. I got all this going on. It's no way he ain't gonna pick me. That's it's no way. Even though in the beginning I clearly stated, oh I don't care. I just like having you. I'm just having fun. No, in her mind she thought that she was gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? The main one, like the whatever. Even if she is the main one, I feel like she still feel disrespected in a way, and I'm gonna get into that because we got to do the breakdown. So this is all leading up to this point. Okay, so they get together. He tell her, listen, this is how I move. I'm not the guy you think I am. You know what I'm saying? I know I look good. I know we having a good time, but I'm just letting you know I got a few bitches on the side. I got a couple bitches pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all of this was already like he talked to her about this and she agreed. She was down with the that. She said, "Fuck that shit. I'm going with it. I'm definitely going with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm enjoying myself right now. I'm having a good time. I'm having fun." You know what I'm saying? I just left a relationship with this guy and he took me through the mud. I'm done. I'm having a good time with you. I don't care about what you got going on. But like I said, with women like that, if you're not really about that life, you gotta move real carefully. Because what's gonna happen is you gonna trick yourself into feeling like you really like that. And then that nigga gonna really show you who he really is, and then you gonna really feel real fucked up at the end because he told you in the beginning what he was about. Pussy came with little sprinkles and all that types of shit. That did not matter. He said, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm moving. This is what you're going to get from me. But like I said, women, we got to be careful because we do this thing, but we're like, oh, we're the ones that's going to, like, if you know you that one, you just got to know. You just know. It's nothing to talk about. You ain't got to, you just know. You know what I'm saying? But when if you like, you could have this thing in your head where it's like, oh, I'm, you know what I'm saying, da da da. But you going back and forth, like, this nigga playing me out. But damn, do he really like me? Well, damn, I mean, he already did tell me what he was, but shit, I know that shit. That's bro. I'm telling you, that shit is fucked up because he already told you what it was from the beginning. So now we fast forward. Now months is coming down the line. Now Cardi had a baby. Um, I think three. I see. This is what I'm confused because maybe I wasn't following the story as much. I thought that it was